So this is the latest leaked news about the new update, so stay tuned and you will also hear the release date. So enjoy this video and let's get right into it. So these are the new upgrades they said they'll have. So first of all, one that I noticed is Colt's. He increases his speed. Shelly's super slows down enemies. Nita recovers 180 health whenever her bear hits an enemy. Dynamite, he can now do consecutive force of his attacks and uses super to propel himself farther into the air. El Primo, his super will burn for 400 damage over 5 seconds. Pretty crazy. Bulls, when Bull falls below 30% health, his reload speed doubles. That can be very, very helpful. So, Brock's, his rockets set ground fire on impact. Enemies in the area take 160 damage per second. Barley takes a swing from every bottle he tosses, regaining 100 health from each main attack. That one is a little overpowered in my opinion. Jessie modifies her shock rifle to recharge her turrets. Hitting a turret restores 600 of its missing health. Ricochet's bullets from the attack and super pick up speed from the first bounce and deal 100 plus damage. Poco plays his swan song at the very moment he expires. Friendly brawlers around him recover 1,000 health. Bo gains the ability to spot enemies hidden in bushes from uncanny distances shared with teammates. So the new brawler, Daryl, he doesn't get any damage towards them when he does his super, which he rolls around, so there can't be any damage towards him, which is pretty cool. Piper, like a viper, Piper sets up an ambush whenever she's hidden in a bush, dealing plus 400 damage at max range. Whenever Pam hits enemies with Scrap Storm, she heals herself and nearby friendly brawlers for 30 health. Mortis can now see and reap the souls of defending enemy brawlers. Collecting a soul restores 1,200 of his health. Terra's super cracks open a dimensional portal. A shadowy version of Terra appears and attacks her enemies. That one's really cool. After using super, Spike regenerates 600 health per second by staying in its area effect. Crow's poison saps the strength of enemies, causing them to do 10% less damage while the poison is active. So yeah. So there are some new balance changes. For Dynamite, the super ability damage generates 17% less towards the next super. For Barley, super ability damage generates 33% less towards the next super. Brock, super ability damage generates 25% less towards the next super. Colt, super ability damage generates 17% less towards the next super. Pam, increased health healing station, healing from 320 to 400 per tick. Poco, fixed a bug where rapid attacks did not register correctly. Crow, super jump has a new animation and performs faster. Jessie, increased main attack damage from 640 to 720. Nita, increased main attack damage from 640 to 680. Bo now has pushback added to mines. So the last few things I want to talk about is the release date and this picture. So this picture right here is the new Brawl Stars logo. It's going to look similar to that. So they're taking out the old logo, which I really liked, and this is going to be the new logo. It doesn't look as good as the old logo in my opinion, but it still is alright. Who cares really? We get to play the game. Who really cares what the logo looks like at this point? So now what you all been waiting for is the release date. So there is not a specific release date. There's a date range. So the date ranges. So there's a season right now. By the end of the season, so anytime within the end of within the season, the update will be released. So that is not guaranteed to happen. If something goes wrong with the update, like major bugs and stuff like that, then they won't release it, but they're expecting to release it by that date. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And see you next time.